the ugly truth. After knowing how these foods are processed, you will never eat them again, these products. Ever wonder why certain products look perfectly uniform, last for months, and taste addictively good? Today, we are taking a hard look at the hidden, often disturbing steps in making these products and why they might be wrecking your health. Once you know how they are made, you may not never eat this stuff again. Greetings, high vibrations. It's LaLa here, your plant-based nutritionist. Today, we are stripping down the production process of some of the most popular products out there. And I'm not even going to call them foods anymore. I told you they are products. I'm going to expose exactly what's in them, why they could be hurting you, and how industry giants get away with it all. And of course, I've got healthier, real food alternatives to help you keep it clean. Stick around because the deeper we go, the more unsettling the truth gets. Instant ramen noodles. Factories deep fry these noodles in oil to make them shelf stable. That's why they cook fast. Then MSG and preservatives are added to the flavor packets to enhance taste and shelf life. These noodles often come with powdered flavoring that includes hydrolyzed vegetable protein, a cheap protein boost from industrial processing that releases potential harmful chemicals. High sodium, trans fats, and MSG are linked to high blood pressure, weight gain, and potential nerve damage from excitotoxins. Did you hear that? Excitotoxins and MSG. And I'm going to do a whole video on MSG. That's that monosodium glutamate. They put it in everything. I'm going to talk about the direct effects, the defects of MSG. So stay tuned, hit the notification bell, and subscribe if you haven't already. Whole grain noodles with veggie broth is a healthier swap. You'll get the satisfaction without the headache, the high blood pressure, and the MSG. Peanut butter. Now, this one is going to be surprising. Who out there is a peanut butter fan? To create that creamy texture and prevent separation, commercial peanut butter is often loaded with hydrogenated oils. These are trans fats and emulsifiers. Factories also add refined sugar to boost flavor and cut down production costs. The hydrogenated oils raise the LDL cholesterol, leading to increased risk for heart disease, while the sugar spikes insulin. Look for organic 2-ingredient peanut butter, just peanuts and a little bit of salt. Or try almond or sunflower seed butter for a unique twist. Hot dogs. Hot dogs are essentially a mix of low quality meat byproducts, anything from animal scraps, fat trimmings, and sometimes mechanically separated meats. Factories mix in fillers like corn syrup solids and stabilizers. After emulsifying it into a paste, it is cased, cooked, and packaged for mass consumption. Processed meats like these are classified as Group 1 carcinogens. The World Health Organization came out with this information years ago. Check that video out too. I am out here letting the people know, okay? So hit that subscribe button. They also add nitrates that keep the color, and this has been linked to increased cancer risk. Make some carrot or tofu dogs. Carrots can be marinated for that smoky flavor, giving you a fun veggie-packed alternative. Don't laugh. I'm laughing at you because you eating them hot dogs made out of skin and scraps and nitrates and the parts that you don't want on the animal. They are just shredding it up and squeezing it through a tube and think it's funny. Imitation crab meat. Behind the scenes, imitation crab is created by mashing up cheap white fish, usually pollock, into a paste called sarimi. To make it look like crab, they add food dyes, artificial flavors, and tons of salt and preservatives. Factories use machinery to extrude this fish paste into stick shapes, and then they steam it, they freeze it, and then they package it for stores. The sodium and additives just pile up, risking high blood pressure and kidney strain. Also, the artificial coloring has potential links to hyperactivity and allergic reactions. Instead, go for jackfruit or hearts of palm, which naturally shred like crab meat. You can add seaweed for a seafood flavor without the artificial junk and the mashed up wide fishes and artificial colors. Watch out for that red number 40, you guys. Anything with red number 40 on there, you definitely do not want. It's going to make you go crazy in the long run. It is causing neurological disorders and attention deficit disorders and a plethora of other stuff. I know I have discussed this too. It just feels like I'm talking to myself, but I guess this is why this is why I have a YouTube channel. Please subscribe. Processed cheese. Cheese product is made from real cheese, but mixed with whey protein, oil, emulsifiers, and food coloring. Cheese product. Factories process it at a high temperature to melt down any inconsistencies, giving it that perfectly smooth texture. It isn't really cheese, it is a concoction that resembles cheese. Loaded with salt and preservatives, it leads to high blood pressure, weight gain, and inflammation. Cashew or almond-based cheese is creamy and easy to make with real nutrients from whole foods. Nutritional yeast can add a cheesy taste without the additives. Commercial fruit juices, often made from concentrate. Commercial fruit juices are stripped of fiber, pasteurized, and infused with sugar and or high fructose corn syrup. Factories add flavor packs to recreate the taste lost in the pasteurization process. That pasteurization process, that means they just let it sit in a vat for a long, long time until it ferments. And then they add sugar to it and those flavorings. Get out of here. It's true. The high sugar content spikes blood glucose and can lead to insulin resistance. The lack of fiber leaves you hungry, leading to overeating. Get you some juice from your juice lady. Where are my juice people? Beet juice, pineapple juice, ginger shots. Make your juice from whole fruits. Make it at home with a cold press juicer or just eat the fruit. Chicken nuggets. These are made from ground up chicken parts, including bones and skin. Would you normally eat the bones and skin? Well, if you're eating those chicken nuggets, it's in there mixed with fillers, preservatives, and artificial flavors. Factories use a process called mechanical separation to extract every last bit of meat from the carcass. I said carcass. It is then formed into nugget shapes and fried in oil before freezing. Think about that. The carcass just stripped all the way down to the bone. And sometimes they scrape the bone just to cut down on costs and to increase profit. But I digress. This is high in fat, sodium, and artificial additives. Chicken nuggets can contribute to obesity, high blood pressure, and inflammation. Try some baked cauliflower or chickpea nuggets seasoned with some spices. Artificial sweeteners. Aspartame and sucralose are chemically synthesized to trick your taste buds. These lab-made sweeteners, lab is short for laboratory, they are made in the laboratory. They're often used in diet sodas and sugar-free snacks. Factories produce these through chemical reactions, and they create compounds never found in nature. They're linked to metabolic dysfunction, cravings, headaches, and sometimes even neurological issues. Use natural sweeteners like fruit, stevia, monk fruit, or yes, puree the fruit. Just eat the fruit. It's sweet. You are sweet enough already. High vibrations. I hope today's deep dive opens up to the often hidden, shocking reality behind these common products. Now, you know what's really on your plate. Let me know if you want a part two, because there is even more that I would love to reveal to you. The food industry often prioritizes profit over people, but by choosing cleaner plant-based swaps, you can put your health first. Drop a comment with your favorite plant-based swaps, or even if you want to divulge that you've been eating any of these products, the hot dogs, the chicken nuggets, the peanut butter. I I do admit that, I do love peanut butter. I put it in my smoothies, in my oatmeal, but I check the label. No extra oil and the additives in there. So check those labels, and don't forget to subscribe for more eye-opening videos. Leave part two in the comments below if you want me to continue with a more uncovering of these products. You're not going to hear me say food anymore. I don't want to use the word food. I'm going to call them products because they are produced. They go through a production line of a myriad of extractions, chemicals, additives, preservatives, toxins. Okay? Keep those vibrations high, and I will see you in the next one.